Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're gonna get started in just a minute. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here, let me know that you are working out with me. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook, or you can find them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I think we are just going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to start my watch. All right, let's get going. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead. And let's take it across the body. And down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out. There's Sheridan and JJ. Good morning, you guys. Taking it side to side. Going into these lunges where one leg stays straight, and then you bend into the side that you're going to. We're going to stand it up, keep the legs wide, arms out to the side, and just take the torso side to side. There's Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. And bringing those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Bend the knees, arch the back, head is at neutral. Straighten the legs, round the back, chin to chest. Pressing it down and rounding it up. Go ahead and round it back and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. And the other arm comes across the body. And one elbow goes back behind the head. Arms go out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm behind the head, trying to touch those together. And back out to the side and to the other side. And let's take those hands behind the back. Clasp the fingers together. Press those hands down. Opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears. Ear goes to one shoulder. Alternatively, and I may switch to just pressing one hand down and pulling the head to the side here. I feel like I get a little better side neck stretch doing this way. And head goes back to center. Press the other hand down toward the ground and gently pull the head to the side. And release. Now take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down, bring those shoulder blades together, take the chest forward as the arms come up. And drop the hands down. Taking those hands down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up, and we are going to get started. Actually, we're not going to get started. I'm like off today. All right, we're going to take one leg behind, hands to the inside of the shoe, and sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe is going to go up. And down. Hands closest to the shoe goes up. And down, bring that back leg in, take the other foot out, taking it to the other side, sink the hips down. And bring that arm that's furthest from the shoe up. And down. And the hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. And now we're going to stand it up. Take it over to the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Back leg is straight. Back heel is pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on the back heel. Now bend the back leg. Keep the heel pressed to the ground. Move the weight to the toe. Stretching the lower part of the calf. Take it to the other side. Back leg straight, back heel pressed to the ground. Most of the weight on that back heel. And bend the back leg. Heel stays pressed to the ground, weight to the toe. And release. One arm on the wall, one arm up as high as you can reach it. Cross that outside leg over and arc the arm toward the wall. And bring it up. Taking it to the other side. Same thing. Stretch that arm up and then arc it toward the wall. And release. We're going to start with a weighted squat to shoulder press. So 2 weights. We're going to put those weights right up here and push the rear back, hip hinge, sit it down, stand up and press. Down, press. One more. Very good. And taking it into a standing side crunch or side bend. Heavier weight, one hand behind the head. And we're going to take that elbow down and up. Taking it to the other side, crunch. Last one, moving into a reverse fly. Have these weights right down in the front. Back is straight, arms come up. One, and moving into a reverse lunge crunch. So we're going to take one leg back and then stand it up, crunch. Last one, taking it right to the other side. You got a little winded, ready? Last one. All right. Now we know what this first round looks like. We're going to go right back in to the squat with shoulder press. You guys ready for round two? Or set two? Here we go. And we take it down and up. Last one. Side bends are next. Ready? Crunch. Last one, to the other side, and crunch. Last one. Reverse flies are next. Down in front. Ready? And left. Last one, finishing off this set with the reverse lunge crunch. Here we go. Ready? Last one, taking it to the other side. As soon as I get my breath back. Here we go. Ready? Last one. All right. A little like went up the screen. Somebody likes it. Whew. I feel a little tired. All right. One more set in this first round, starting with the squat press. Ready? And down, up. Back stays straight. Last one. Moving into the crunch. Ready? Crunch. Last one to the other side. Last one, going into reverse fly. Bent at the waist, back is straight, knees can be bent, and lift. Last one. All right. We got one more exercise in this first round. Reverse lunge, crunch. Ready? Taking it back. Think about that back knee going down to the ground. Torso stays tall. Last one. One more side. Ah, we got this. Ready? Last one. Just like that. Round one is in the books. Oh, high five. All right, we got one more round before we head in to our stretch portion of this workout, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna go too heavy on this one, just some lateral presses. So, turning the weights, palm up, knees are slightly bent, push, pull. Last one, putting the weights down, side kicks, alternating. So, butt up in the air, bring the leg up, kick, down, down. So you gotta transfer hip to hip, right? Ready? Here we go. Kick, kick. Last one. Front presses. The lighter weight, palm up, weights are right in front, push, pull. Last one. I'm going to finish this off with a squat kick. So just putting the rear back, hip hinge, sit down, stand up, kick, stand up, kick to the other side. Last one, very good. Whew. And just like that, we're going back in to the lateral press. Ready? Here we go. Push, pull. Last one. What is next? Side kicks. Ready? And kick, kick. Last one. Forward presses are next. Ready? And push, pull, all the way out. Last one. Squat kicks. Ready? Push the rear back. Sit, kick. Last one right here. Very good. All right. Moving into our last set in the second round. Ready or not? Ready? Push, pull, all the way out. one. Moving into those side kicks. Here we go, ready? Last one. Very good. Lateral press is next. Or forward press, sorry. Ready? And push, pull. Last one. And finish off with the squat kicks. Ready? And set it back. Keep it going. Last one. I know, I took it up just a few. Because we can. That is it for the strength portion in cardio, as it turns out. I'm tired. All right, let's take it down to the ground. Feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent, hands behind the head. We're gonna gently pull the chin to chest and gently push the head into the hands, giving a little resistance, kind of pushing and pulling. And release. Bring it right back up. Bring the chin to one side. Same thing. Push and pull. Release. And up to the other side. And release. All right. I'm gonna bend my, that's it, I'm gonna bend my right leg, keep my left leg straight. Right leg goes to the inside of the body, right shoulder stays on the ground. If that shoulder starts to come up, bring that knee closer back, or bring that knee back toward the midline. We're going to do that to the other side. bringing that top leg toward your chest and the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. Continue to pull the top knee toward your chest. Now press the knee out. And release. Taking it to the other side. Top leg pulls in. Use that bottom leg to pull that top leg in and pull the top knee toward your opposite shoulder. And press that top knee out. Continue to pull the whole top leg in. And release. Go ahead and sit it up. Hands go behind your back. You're going to bridge it up. This one is going to be hard for me. Bridge it up and look back. Not going to do that one. Go ahead and look back. And bring it down. And we're going to take our knees side to side. And taking it onto the stomach. Pulling one heel to the rear. And release. And pulling the other heel to the rear. And release. Turning those hands. So fingertips are facing the knees, tops of the feet pressed into the mat. Just rolling back and forth a few times before turning one hand, palm up, not much weight on the palm up hand. Try to get the whole back of the hand and fingertips flat on the ground. And as you're rocking on the one hand, move this palm up hand into different positions. Just stretching the wrist and the forearm before switching sides. Very good. And I'm going to sit back on the backs of the legs. Arms out in front. Tops of the feet pressed into the mat. And one arm goes under the other arm. And taking it to the other side. And release. We're going to take it into down dog. So up on on the toes. Try to get those feet flat on the ground. Bend it, rotate, looking under that armpit. Both hands flat on the ground, arms are straight. And back into down dog. To the other side, lift that arm, or lift the other leg, bend it, rotate. And back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. Top of that back foot pressed into the ground. Bring the arms up and back. Tuck the hip, or tuck the rear and push that back hip forward. Taking it to the other side. Arms go up and back, tuck the rear, push the back hip forward. And release. Going into the front here into butterfly, and we're going to use our elbows to press the knees down to the ground, down toward the ground. And release elbows from knees. Bring the chest forward, chin toward the toes. And release. Oh, that one felt good. Legs are straddled, one arm across the body. Let's take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips toward the toes. To the other side. And down to center. Chest toward the thigh, straight back. To the other side. And down to center. That bent knee down toward the ground, chest toward the thigh, straight back. And to the other side. and crisscross. One arm comes to the opposite, to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look over that back shoulder, sitting tall. And to the other side. We're going to go ahead and stand it up. Ooh, I needed that. It's been a week since I've done a strength and stretch. I need it. We're going to stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend the knees and roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. That is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Tuesday. 2 down. I have a card for you. It says, I am always making the right decisions. I get impulses that gently guide me in the right direction. I love it. All right, you guys. Whew. That worked me a little harder than I thought it was going to work me. I was kind of like, oh, I'm going to go easy today, and it didn't feel as easy as I thought it was going to feel. But anyway, it felt good. All right, I hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day.